There were two shots. One of the shots entered the right side of the front of his vest. It would be similar to that of a sledgehammer hitting you in the side.
Lake County Major Crimes Task Force Commander George Filenko describes the force of the bullets ending the life of Fox Lake Lieutenant Joe Glenowitz. That includes where the 52-year-old was hit.
Right about here. The second shot was in the upper chest area, upper left.
He added gunshot residue found on the lieutenant's hands did not show if the gun was fired by the officer or if someone was close by firing at him. Police would not reveal how many total shots were fired. Investigators did say there was evidence of a struggle nearby the rural area, once called a crime scene, but didn't detail what that evidence was. But there are other findings there.
9 unknown samples of DNA were recovered at the crime scene. One of those samples we have confirmed is a male.
While each could be a lead, Filenko admits it is not uncommon to find unknown DNA in these situations. It is also possible the samples belong to people with no connection or staff who worked the scene that day. As a result, more than 130 swabs of DNA were gathered from people who may have had contact with Glenowitz or the scene, including his fellow officers.
We're moving as forward as if this were a homicide investigation.
Have you ruled out suicide?
Nothing is off the table.
As for when officers could find out more about that unknown DNA, we are told it could take only a matter of hours or a matter of years. In Fox Lake, Jeremy Ross, CBS 2 News.
Investigators also revealed today that GPS data shows Lieutenant Glenowitz was on foot in the area near the scene where he died for about 20 minutes before he radioed in saying he'd seen suspicious activity.